In this video, I'd like to share my story about my latest guitar acquisition, a Telecaster custom crafted in Japan. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll see that I've actually owned quite a couple of these. So I've always kind of had them for a while, liked them and sold them, but I think that I finally found a keeper. So I'd like to share the story of how I came to acquire this particular sunburst model. I've never had a sunburst model before, but it's a beautiful day outside, so let's take the dog out for a walk and I'll share the story with you. So as some of you may know, I've actually had two TL-62 Telecasters in the past, both with black and white binding, and they were very nice guitars. They both played well and sounded really good, but the first one, which I had, actually had quite a light rosewood neck, and no matter how much lemon oil and things I tried to do to make the neck look darker, it always looked very light. And I know I'm nitpicking, but yeah, it's not exactly a positive trait to have on a guitar as a light fingerboard, so I let that one go. I actually had the pickups upgraded and the electronics and the pots and stuff as well, so it was a nice guitar. And the second one is the one which I sold about a year ago, which had a proper dark rosewood fingerboard. Great playing guitar, really nice sounding guitar. I used it on a bunch of videos and gigs around that time, but it was a tank, a boat anchor. It weighed quite a lot, so it depends on how you play it. If you're sitting down a lot or not playing for very long, that might not be a problem, but if you're teaching, gigging, etc., and you've got a guitar strap on, it can become quite cumbersome, quite heavy. So I decided to move that one on. Fast forward a year later, a sunburst version of the guitar which I've had comes up, and I was going to try it anyway. I was just curious, and I was knocked away by how much better this one was than the first two which I've owned. It basically has much more sustain, rings throughout the body. It was much lighter than the black one which I've had about a year ago, and it had a wonderful dark rosewood fingerboard. So if you are in the market for one of these type of guitars, I do find Fenders to be kind of inconsistent, you know. That just seems to be what they are. So if you are going to get a Fender reissue guitar, then always try them out if you can, or make sure that you've got a good returns policy. So that concludes the story of my Telecaster Custom. What do you guys think? Am I going mad buying these guitars over and over again? Would you have done the same? it sounds a little bit crazy. If I explain it to my partner, she thinks I'm mad. So share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you think, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as it really helps it out. Thank you always to my patrons that help and support these videos. If you want to get access to all the PDFs that come along with these, bonus material and input on what kind of videos that I make, then please consider supporting the channel by going to my Patreon, which is linked and listed below. If you're interested in jazz guitar and you want a free course, then please check out my free beginner jazz guitar course, which is also listed and linked below. Thanks for watching.